Talk to me. WSRadio.com.
Welcome to Performance in Motion with your host, Dr. Dennis.
Hey folks, this is Dr. Dennis, and I'm here with a good friend and a client of mine, Mr. Dave Underwood. How's it going, Dave?
Hey, I'm doing great, Dr. Dennis.
You have one of the coolest shirts I've ever seen today. Where'd you get that?
Well, thank you very much. I have absolutely no idea.
Oh, great.
I think my wife bought it for me.
I gotcha. So, folks, you know, it's just really an honor to have Dave here today. And, you know, we've really developed a tremendous friendship in a very short amount of time. How long do you think we've known each other for, about, Dave?
Oh, golly, it's probably been 2 months, maybe at the max, 6 weeks, something like that.
Very cool. 2 months feeling like 2 years, right?
Sure does.
All right, folks, so we're going to get right to it, and we're going to learn a little bit about Dave and where he grew up and his sports background and injuries and what he does for a living. So let's get into it, Dave. Where were you born?
I was actually born in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Wow, I have no idea where that is.
Me either. We left when I was 2, and I've never been back.
Ah, so you're a Southern Cali boy, huh?
Pretty much came to San Diego and was raised in San Diego and spent all my life since the first 2 years here.
Very cool. So we talked a lot about your athletics and definitely with mixed martial arts and football. So when did you start playing football?
Actually started playing football in junior high and then played in high school. I honestly was not very good.
Okay.
Just good enough to get hurt.
Gotcha. So let's get right into that. So what was your first major injury?
Hurt my knee originally when I was playing football in junior high, flag football, and it has been a constant source of pain and irritation and immobility since then, which has been a very long time.
Wow, that says a lot right there. Pain is no fun.
Pain is no fun.
And that old stupid saying, no pain, no gain. We don't agree with that, right?
That is correct. No pain, no pain. So
I like that one much better. And we talked about how you got into martial arts and specifically Crav Maga. Can you tell me a little bit about that experience?
Actually, Dennis, I enjoyed every minute of that. I originally had seen Crav Maga in a movie that came out in the late 1990s and went, wow, that's something I could do. I had done some Aikido. When I was younger, my dad was a Golden Gloves boxer, champion in New York way back. So I grew up kind of around sparring and fighting and getting my head kicked in.
Wow. So although your dad was a boxer, is that the path that you wanted to go, or you kind of went towards martial arts?
Well, I enjoyed the martial arts more than the boxing because it opened up more avenues, especially with the Crav Maga. It's just downright street fighting. You get in trouble, this is what you need to do. Nothing fancy, nothing, of the martial arts. It's more martial than it is art. Gotcha.
And how long of a period did you do the Aikido for?
Probably a year, maybe 2 when I was younger, back in late junior high, before high school.
Okay. And did you feel that martial arts helped with your performance as a football player?
No, I never really correlated the two.
Okay.
They were totally separate animals at that point.
The reason why I was asking is, so I think for me, football is ice hockey without the skates. So
well
I had the opportunity of, being taught by several senseis for different types of martial arts. So for me specifically, the more that I trained in martial arts, I was able to focus better on the field, or in this case, on the ice.
Well, I didn't take up the Crav Maga until I was 60 years old. So I was, of course, the oldest guy in the studio, and everybody always wondered what the old man was doing there, but managed to hold my own for 5 years before I injured my knee again.
That's a pretty long time. Were you there like a couple days a week as part of your lifestyle?
Actually, I was there, as my wife would say, I had obsessed over the Crav Maga. So I was spending 4 days, sometimes 5 days a week in the studio, either doing kickboxing or doing Crav or doing both on the same day. And then I was also working out with a trainer, pumping iron 3 days a week.
That's a significant amount of exercise.
Yes, it was.
Well, folks, it's great when I meet other, former athletes that have been through the ringer, in essence, and to see, in Dave's case, to rebound back. And so one of my questions in this segment is, what is your secret? Because obviously pain and injuries can be a really huge toll on us mentally.
I don't know that I can put my finger on what my secret was, other than the determination to want to achieve the maximum that I could achieve at any given point. So, like with the Crav, there were testings every 3 months to move up in rank, and they were 4-hour long, all-day Saturday tests. And like I said, I didn't start till I was in my 60s, and I'm fighting 20-year-old kids trying to hold my own with them, and it was just in myself a determination to go, wait a minute, I know I'm as good as they are, and I'm going to prove it to them.
And here's just a sidebar. So, growing up in New York City for me in the 90s was really tough. There were a lot of gangs and there was drugs and, people got attacked because of their skin color. And so for me specifically, I had to learn martial arts, self-defense for my livelihood to survive every day. So in your case, obviously the Crav works on the street. Was it just because it was very complex, where you were always learning? And what was the main reason that you were so attracted to that specific martial arts?
I think basically because it allowed me to get rid of any pent-up frustrations through the course of the day. Great anger management for me. I'm not really an angry guy. I'm really a nice guy. But there are times when just hitting a heavy bag or just throwing somebody around feels good.
I hear you. And I think that all of us have some degree of that, especially if we're healthy men. There has to be some level of or some part of us that there isn't that aggressive side, but there's aggressive, productive, and then, of course, the opposite of that. And I think that's why, training with weights and also doing martial arts gets us focused and gets rid of anything that could be negative.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think I don't know how deep we should go here, but I can specifically remember when I was a youngster, I had a sister who was mentally impaired, and she was constantly being made fun of. And the kids in the neighborhood, everything else, and I concluded at a very young age that kind of stuff just wasn't going to happen if I was going to be around. And I was stupid enough to take on the neighborhood bullies and occasionally get my head beat in. But from that point on, I decided, you know what? I need to be able to take care of myself. I need to be able to stay in shape so that if anything does come up and I'm the last line of defense, so to speak, I want to be there and ready.
I like that. And I think that, to me, that goes hand in hand with being a real man, that you're going to defend your family, your siblings. And I think it truly, in most of us, is an innate personality trait that we have. I think that, with the choices that we make to sacrifice ourselves for others, correct me if I'm wrong, but that is a component of love.
I would have to agree with that.
And so getting into it, okay, so you're a Southern California guy. We got some martial arts. We got some football, couple injuries. Nothing horrible, though, from what you shared with me, just basically the knee.
Yeah, basically the knee, the usual kind of stuff in the martial arts side of things. Lots of bruises, lots of cuts, 3 broken teeth, a dislocated thumb. Just usual kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's baby stuff.
Yeah, I know. But I'm an old guy.
Old is how we perceive ourselves, right?
Correct.
And so obviously you're married to an amazing woman that I've met, Laura Lynn. How long have you been married for?
This year we will be at 49.
Wow. What is the secret?
a lot of hard work and martial arts.
Okay. You heard it from the horse's mouth. And how many children?
We have 2. We have a son and a daughter, and we have 5 grandchildren.
Wow. And is everybody in California?
Everybody is in California within a 15, 20-minute ride.
Nice. So if need be it, you can protect everyone.
That's what they all say.
Oh, that's hilarious. Well, Dave, this is really such a pleasure to have you here. And we have quite a bit more to discuss to inspire and increase awareness for our audience. And here's the great thing is, we call this performance in motion, not just in sports, not just in martial arts, in life. So what would be one little phrase that you'd like to send out to our listeners right now to inspire them?
Well, I haven't really thought of that. I would have to say, personally, I have some very deep religious and spiritual kind of beliefs, and would have to say that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, not just in the physical, but in the natural and in the spiritual.
Absolutely. That I agree with it 100%. This is Dr. Dennis, and we have finished our first segment. We'll be getting into the next one in a little bit. You're listening to WSRadio.com, the worldwide leader in Internet talk.
Life is full of misadventures, from car crashes to home fires to getting choked out on the mat. Yes, I said getting choked out because I'm Carlos Kramer, jiu-jitsu competitor, MMA and media personality, and mild-mannered insurance agent. You can follow my adventures on Kick-Ass Radio, and I can protect you from life's misadventures at Kramer Insurance. Home, auto, life, business, and workers' comp. We're at KramerINS.com, and I want you to join my world.
Hey, it's Catherine from Listen Local Radio. Moe's Guitars has proudly served the San Diego music community since 1975. Specializing in guitars, basses, mandolins, banjos, and ukuleles, they buy, sell, trade, and consign. If you're looking for lessons, repairs, accessories, and cool gear, you found the right place. Located in downtown La Mesa Village, stop by and check out their digs or visit moesguitars.com or their Facebook page. MOZEguitars.com, 619-698-1185.
Hi, this is Rob Barnett, CEO and founder of VinVillage.com and the Wine and Dine Show on Vin Village Radio. Do you have a wine, event, product, or service to promote? Then contact VinVillage.com to reach thousands of wine lovers across the country. Vin Village connects like-minded wine enthusiasts with unique and exclusive wines, events, products, and services. To learn more, contact us on VinVillage.com. Vin Village is where wine lovers connect.
I raised $8,000 to build schools for South African children.
After realizing how many people go hungry in San Diego, I now volunteer at a food pantry.
I'm spending the next year doing volunteer projects across 3 countries and helping in ways they designate to be the most helpful.
The World Link program at the Joan B. Kroc Institute for Peace and Justice recognizes the potential of youth as agents of social change. Learn how you can help youth become a generation of leaders in action at peace.sandiego.edu.
Are you serious about your music? Are you ready to run with the big dogs? The experts at Pitbull Audio have the gear to get you into the game. From leading manufacturers like Mesa Boogie, Fender, Pioneer, and American Audio. To sound your best, you need the best. Pitbull Audio can deliver in rehearsal, on stage, and into the big time. Dropping beats, shredding guitar, or making the crowd roar. Whatever you dream, Pitbull Audio can help make it happen. We are Pitbull Audio. We want you to play it loud. PitbullAudio.com.
Hey, it's Catherine from Listen Local Radio. Moe's Guitars has proudly served the San Diego music community since 1975. Specializing in guitars, basses, mandolins, banjos, and ukuleles, they buy, sell, trade, and consign. If you're looking for lessons, repairs, accessories, and cool gear, you found the right place. Located in downtown La Mesa Village, stop by and check out their digs or visit moesguitars.com or their Facebook page. mozeguitars.com, 619-698-1185.